Hello and welcome to the channel Gone with Gandalf and the Kingdom of Lindon DCI Last Alliance campaign. Last time we fought with Glorfindel to destroy the mounted men army that was lurking around here. So now this town here is much less defended, although they do have some reinforcements coming. So next turn we shall hope to see if we can go in there and attack. Now, as we come up north as well then, Gildor has besieged Amon Gastal, this final little holdout of the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, and we hope to smite that before going north and dealing with the rest of their cronies. Ooh, Mistrand has fallen. So Rune really is not doing very well. And we do actually even have this general going up there to oh yes, I remember. Is to make it grow, because this place looks like it's going to make a lot of money, judging by the wine trade resource there. But sadly, Western White has once again fallen to rebels. No one seems to be able to hold it, but it is a village. You can't increase. So basically, the only ones that can actually hold on to that are likely the Northmen over, or the Hillmen rather, who we just took East Rodar from, but I don't think we can really march any further. We just don't have the troops. Am I recruiting units over here for it? Oh no. I think what we're gonna do is cull this town. We're gonna exterminate, so we don't need to hold a massive garrison in there, but I think I'll probably then just leave some of the Lindar infantrymen. Then we'll send Gildor on a Tolakan, maybe to Graham, so we can get that. It's either that or Langheim's, which, by the way, has this just upgraded? What is that? That's a castle. I don't know what it was before. I can't remember what. Maybe it was a stronghold. I can't remember how the tiers work in this. If I go like so, oh, okay, yeah. So hold, stronghold, castle. So that is the third tier right there, which is not a good thing for us. And before I just go in there, let's have a look what happened here. Oh, they went all in to the settlement. Now that is both a good and a bad thing, because is there an army over here? No. Oh, there's Aratan of Angrenos. Ooh, and Roquen swordsman. Really good unit. They just look so cool. Oh, he doesn't have a unique bodyguard or anything. I'm thinking if we were to go and besiege that, they would likely attack us. But we are going to build some siege equipment as well, just in case they don't. I don't know quite. Do we have the forces to take that? Is that, how many are there? 83. I couldn't tell if it was 83 or 33. I think we'd probably be okay to go in there and attack and take that with the forces that they've got here. Unless they've got some in the trees, but I don't think they have. End of turn report. Oh, we made... Did we really make that much money? Oh, wow, we're making a lot of money. Where is Gildor? Gildor? Galdor? That's Galdor. Gildor! Go ahead and attack. Right, one more time. So, Orc bodyguards, their standard general in there, Goblin veterans, Goblin reavers. Look at all that experience, but we're going to try and just shoot them up. And another unit that we will try and shoot are the wolves, because I have a sneaking suspicion that perhaps it's just the charge animation of them that causes the crash. So, before we go in, I'm just going to save the game. Which one is it? That one. I'm going to save that so I don't have to go and do the previous turn just in case. Attack! Right, well, I've tried fighting this 2 times now. It is the wolves. I don't know what it is. I wasn't even fighting them. The first time it crashed because I just panned the camera over the settlement and the wolves were there and it crashed. And the Sindar bowmen, they've got the longest range, and I'm going to try and pick off the wolves, where the second time I didn't go pan into the settlement for a really long time. I was shooting them and they were dying and whatnot. But then as soon as I even marginally went into the settlement with the camera, it crashed. Maybe if I just move like right there, then we can shoot at them. That might... Oh. So I'm just going to try something else as well and move these fellas round to there and see if we can fight them out in the field. Maybe that will work better. We can use Gildor to shoot them before they even get near our lines, and then we're not actually in the settlement either. Hopefully that will make allow for a battle, because I can't auto resolve, because like we'll lose like way more units than we should. But if it still doesn't work, then I'll either auto resolve. If it goes really badly, what I'll just do is I'll auto win, and I'll just disband like two units, like these two or something. I don't know, because like there's no way that we'd actually lose doing what I was just trying to do by assaulting the settlement. What you do, you just shoot all your arrows, and we would absolutely annihilate this army, and we'd probably take like less than 100 casualties. Oh, but that's really annoying. Tried to do that, but yeah, sorry everyone. It is what it is. Hopefully we can just kill them off, and then they can no longer recruit any more wolves. Right, well, moving on. Let's get an artist studio in East-Rudar. Should have probably done that sooner to get that host of the West culture up and running. We are actually still getting paid by the Numenoreans still for 4 more turns. They're still going to give us another grand for us giving them that last time, but we can't really give it back because like they're rubbish at holding on to it. Right, well, we'll wait another turn to see what happens there, and we'll see what happens here as well. Hopefully we can attack that settlement without anything foolish happening. We've got so much money. Is there nothing that we can actually do in the meantime? Merchant's Wharf, how much do you give? Oh, you just give pitiful amounts of money. Like, it costs so much for so little gain. Oh, but the Merchant's Wharf here gives a lot. That gives, well, I mean, a lot in comparison. I think this is because we just didn't have the money previously, so we couldn't build anything over here. But there's nothing too good in Forland either, although that is going to grow very soon. So, Harland, yeah, get the Merchant's Wharf. And, oh, excellent. That is very good news. And Elasterion, yeah, there's nothing that we drastically need from you. Grain exchange in Gobel Minhiria. And, ooh, how much does a market give Londar? Not a whole lot at all. It's all going to corruption. Or wastage, as it's known here. And get communal farming, get growing, and then hopefully you two will become useful. Well, that is all of our money. Right, let's see what happens over here. Yep, as you can see, they have attacked us. You can easily choose the AI like that. Right, let's give this a go. See how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't crash, and if it doesn't crash, we will come out of this with a resounding victory. But what I need to do is kill off those wolves, and hopefully it all goes well. Attack! Okay then, here we go. As it's a sally out battle, there is no deployment screen. It's really good that all of our units are coming in over there. It gives us time. And where are the wolves? The wolves are there. The wolves are there. Of course, they have absolutely no chance of catching our cavalry at all. So we don't have to worry about that. Set up the archers like so. And we'll put Lindar infantry front and center because we don't care if they die. And we'll pop to these two. Oh, no. We'll put the Elder Rinway or whatever they're called. The Noldor on that side. And Smiths and Sindar Swordsmen on this side to do flanking procedures. What's going on over here? Nothing yet. If I can just pause and see where... Right, take... I don't even know how many takes this has been now. I think what it is, it's the sprites of the wolves are just horrendous. I can't go anywhere near them, which is a real difficulty in trying to show off the units. Right, well, if you just go shoot them, hopefully this is going to work. Yeah, because we need to kill them with this fella before they meet our line on the other side of the battle map, while also making sure that we don't crash the game in the meantime. Because I really do want to fight this battle, and the fact that I've been trying now, this is the 4th attempt, shows my commitment. We just, yeah, it's just difficult. Because they're going to come straight at us, and we can't just fire at will, because we've already used up so much ammunition. I don't see how this is going to work at all. Oh, stay away from the wolves. Stay away from the wolves. We can go fire at will now, I think, and we will still shoot at the wolves. So I'm going to do that. Stay away. I'm really scared of them. Keep firing, and now stop firing at will. We've killed a few. We've killed a few. The wolves are slowly making their way over here. So what I think we're going to do, we're just going to bring our archers right here. So hopefully... Come on, come on, come on, come on. And fire, 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 fire immediately. Fire immediately. Don't let them get close. Don't let them get close. Oh no. Go on. Shoot, 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 shoot. Maybe if I just stay over here, like with the camera, it's not going to crash. We might even just kill them before they get close. Because they are rubbish against arrow fire. Oh, do not crash now. Do not crash because there's only 3 left. It hasn't crashed. Right, stop what you're doing. Are they all dead? They're all dead. Oh, yes! Yes! We can actually fight this battle now. That is good news. Right. Let's reform the line. Well, we've got everyone on fire at will. I don't think we're going to run out of ammunition here. I'd imagine that they'll run away before the real... Oh no, they've got an actual bodyguard there. Well, maybe don't bother shooting at them. Do they have any... Well, the Reavers. The Reavers are going to be difficult. Oh, they're over there. Right, well... Let's just charge on in against the skirmishers. We might be able to catch them. I can't remember if I spoke about the Noldor swordsmen, but I did in one of the battles that were doomed. Sadly, they never made it very far because they crashed. But they are 16 attack, 7 charge, 24 defense out of the box. They're absolutely, absolutely outrageously powerful and very, very good in melee. So sending them in is kind of like we know that they're going to do well. Let's just make sure Gildor doesn't get caught out. But some rear charges with him against these snagger skirmishers would probably be quite good. The Lindon infantry are kind of serving the purpose of dying, really, because they're going to form the garrison of the settlement after we leave. Right, go in against goblin veterans. You're all going over there. Yeah, they're kind of preoccupied with trying to get Gildor. Let's use Light of Elbereth. I think we get a few charges of that, so it makes sense to use it a couple of times. And send in the... Oh, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, the Smiths actually come in against the Orc bodyguards. That would be fantastic. And Gildor go and get those snagger skirmishers. Surely you're not that rubbish that can't deal with them. If I just highlight our forces, who are you guys all firing at? Oh, that's not a good target. Get the Goblin Raiders as they retreat. And Smiths, if you could just come in and you could just come and kill the Orc bodyguards, that would be absolutely fantastic. That would surely spell their demise. They're just kind of trying to get away in there. Where are they going? Oh, they must be coming in over here. Gildor's done reasonably well. He's... No. Oh, they're routing. Right, go and chase them off. Sindar swordsmen are up against the chaff of the skirmishers. I must say, the amount of battles I fought trying to get this battle to work means I'm already absolutely exhausted. So sorry if it does come across like as that. I've actually also been at work today for a mere 12 hours. After yesterday being at work for a mere 12 hours. But I do really enjoy playing this mod, DCI Last Alliance. It's a real different... It's a change of pace to Divide and Conquer, which of course is what I mainly play in the Third Age submod kind of sphere. And I enjoy coming back to this once a week. And the different units, the different mechanics as well. And, you know, just the general feel of the campaign. It just feels like this one moves on a lot faster. Or rather that, because there's fewer regions as well, you don't feel like you have to make the most of every turn in quite the same way. And because you've got fewer armies as well, each one kind of feels more meaningful. But that also means less actions to do, which then translates into less time required. Right, Sindar Swordsman, did you even lose any men? Oh no, you did. You definitely did. That would be quite a feat. Right, going over there. I think they've probably got someone that is boosting their morale. But if you just like to shoot... Oh, they've actually run out of arrows. Sindar's swords going into the back of the goblin warmongers. And where is the goblin bodyguard? He must be here somewhere. Yeah, Gildor's not very good, to be honest, at charging, but I think he probably got a few kills there. Right, go and get those snagger skirmishers. And I think we can probably just fast forward to victory at this point. Oh, and there we go. We're going to end it there. Now, I'm so glad that we actually managed to fight that, because as you can see, we lost 237, and that is pretty much all out of the Lindar infantry, which is all that we were going to leave behind anyway. And if we would have auto-resolved, we probably would have taken loads of casualties on the more valuable units. But as you can see, archers getting loads of kills. Down they go, and
Glory, honor,
I think
victory.
I am going to just exterminate.
Our courage and honor
That is a
conquered.
lot. Let's sack it then. Excellent. Well, I did sack Amon Gastal rather than exterminate, because 5,700 sounded like absolutely loads. I think we killed about 1,000 or something. I can't remember now. But at least that kind of population, we might get some use out of it. And if we just pop in the artist studio, you know, eventually it will become more useful. And it is a large town as well. Do we get a port here? Or no? It doesn't look like we can. Unless they've... No. Oh, but could Dukan... I don't know why. That just looks like it's like Duke Nukem, but... Anyway, in the Vales of Anduin, between the eaves of Greenwood the Great and the Misty Mountains, lives an unobtrusive but very ancient people, the Whole Dwellers. I don't think these guys were around, were they? Until the Third Age, in the late first millennia, really. But it's nice that they put that in. Does it actually provide a bonus? Ooh, improved food production. That's good. Adds to the population growth, essentially. Right, faction and announcements. Coming of age. Ooh, we've got a lot. And Gildor has now become a slightly better commander. And we're making so... We've got a lot of money. This is more money than we've had in quite a while. Right, but Gildor, we can't keep him there. He needs to leave. So, we're going to go back this way. How much do you hate us? 55%. If I just pop in 125. Oh, that's pretty good. Right, well, I'll just leave...
As you wish.
I'll leave that merge, and then the 73 of them, they can come out. How much do you hate us? 80%. Is that likely to go up? I don't think... I think that's okay. I think that's okay to leave, and the only way that that would change is if they put in a spy into Amon Gastal, and to be honest then, if they do that, I'm not really that bothered, because the main thing was to make sure that the Orcs didn't have this region, and I think then, yeah, Lothlorien hold all this, and then Erungallen holds that. So we're kind of safe there, and we are allied. Oh, we could maybe do some forced diplomacy with them to make sure that we are allied with them. I don't want them attacking us, and we should be on the same side. Now, Gildor then, he is going to join Atala, but we haven't yet called one, have we? So let's just... Interesting, yes, very interesting. So there's Langheims or Graham. Those are the two targets that I'd like to go for. Where's Terethride? It does look like the Numenoreans have really lost in this direction. They hold... Oh, we can't see. We can only see that. They do hold everything west of the river currently. So that's good, at least for now. But yeah, it's only a matter of time, I suppose, before we need to go and help them out. We are on the 93rd turn, so that does kind of make sense. Now, Langheims, we could take that, I think, fairly easily, because there's a bridge crossing. So if we get Elrond with a decent army, just with, actually even with just these 4 archers there, and just some infantry to keep it locked down, I think we could just grind them down, and then eventually we could just waltz in there. Oh, but didn't we have we had this settlement down here, didn't we?
Your orders, my
oh, we could attack them in the settlement, or we could just attack that army there. Well, no, let's just go.
We shall engage.
Oh, we'll give it another turn. We'll give it another turn, so we've got more siege towers. Yeah, we'll do that. Absolutely. Right. Okay. I'm going to put communal farming in Goblin Town, because I think with it being actually only being a large town over here on the Caverns expansion, once this gets to 12k, then we can actually improve that, and then we'll get access to more units. I think that's how it works. Of course, you can check to see how many turns it's going to be before you can upgrade it, but let's not do that. Communal farming as well in Bargathol. I think we are going to hold on to it, and it's got a long way to grow, and we've got so much money all of a sudden. So, and over here then, let's get the ballista. Oh, that's going to only take 1 turn, so we don't need to do that. That's mainly going to be for Gildor when he arrives. Perhaps Knight Stables. How good are Eldar Roquen? Oh, they're really good. Like, they're really, really good. And they don't cost that much more in upkeep either. So, let's get that. That is a lot of money just gone right there. We can equally upgrade Hagar. I think there's some other settlement over here that we can... Was there another one? Or maybe I'm thinking incorrectly. Now, Ost-in-Edhil, amongst other regions, they can actually... They've got a lot of good buildings in the queue. The only thing is that there's a hell of a lot of wastage that occurs out there. So, to put any like stuff in there, we're not going to get a return on that. But let's just upgrade Hagar, because I'd like it to look more elven. So we'll get that. Next turn we will be able to upgrade Olimir as well, because we'll go up to that 1500 threshold, and then... oh, that's only a minor trade resource. But we should be able to get decent amount of money from this region, because there's not a whole lot of wastage. Now, one of the things you can do is, of course, we could eventually, if we have a lot of regions like over here in the mountain passes, I might even make either Ost-in-Edhil or Imladris our capital, because of course these are the homeland. So then we'll get additional bonuses to them being, you know, the capital. And also it's nice just to have maybe that as the capital. The only thing is that these 4 regions here that you can see on the screen right now, these make up most of our money. So to move the capital would mean that we would have to have several regions over here that make similar money. Now, currently, we've only got Goblin Town. So we've got a ways to go on that. But let's end the turn. Bride presented? Yeah, sure, go for it. Oh, I didn't even check. We had a few coming of ages. And I think these are probably the ones that came of age. Do we have... Oh, there's another one there. Do we have one in here? Oh, we don't need... Oh, we could probably get a general in there. Oh, and this guy popped up as well. The Handsome. Oh, geez, look at that. There are some big armies there. Right.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, maybe now is the time to call the Tolakan. I think maybe now is the time. So we get that improved movement on Gildor so that he can actually make it there someday today. Or sometime today. Yeah, Graham. There we go. It's not far away. Let's call it there. Tolakan invoked. And
yes, my lord.
You should be okay to then join it. So if I go like... Oh, let's take these guys out. Because these guys aren't going on the Tolakan. And I don't want them to be lost due to desertion. Because it will probably do that if I do that. Right, join Tolakan. Bam. Can we can't get any reinforcements from over here. Can't get any over... I was kind of hoping that we might be able to get some dwarves, but we can't. Alas, nay. We should then be able to get some in Imladris, I think. Get some mercenaries, so like volunteer spearmen and things. We're going to pick up all of these. In fact, yeah, let's take them all. And we'll also take that ballista. And now that his army is free, that is a fair amount of upkeep that we are saving on all of these units. So... let's make sure we build some good stuff. Oh, Gobelment Hiriath. Oh, that's been available to upgrade for a while. Let's just get that. East Rudar got the Artist Studio. Now, these units here, they've only been there because... just in case anything comes around there, we do, of course, need to hold on to this. But once Gildor gets to about there, I'll feel comfortable with some of them coming back to retrain, particularly those smiths. And before we win Tolakan or take that settlement, I'll need to make sure that we also have an army ready to go with Elrond, because I think he's the perfect guy to go and camp out on that spot. Now, over the course of the end turn, I did spot an Orcish army coming around there, so they might come and attack us here. But if they do, I think we'll be quite okay with the amount of missile forces that we've got for all of their trash needs. Faction announcements, quite a few guys there. I'm thinking, should we bring what to do with these guys? Can you move out yet? Oh no, that would be reducing population growth. I'll keep him in there until this caverns expansion comes about. Once it becomes a city, then I'll move him out. Because he's not going to be particularly useful in bridge battles anyway. But we don't need both of these guys in here. So which one is the better governor? Rinkavornon is definitely the better guy to go into battle with, because he's got increased hit points. And Bruikaunion has increased farming knowledge. He'd be quite good in growing a settlement as well, but of course Glorfindel has the respect, which improves population growth. Now, does Elrond need to be in there? No, he doesn't.
Your orders, my lord.
But I'm going to keep him in there just for the time being, just so that because we need to get other armies moving. He still needs to hold there, because if he moves out, he's vulnerable, of course. Let's then also just get those... Oh no, I'd rather just get Sindar Bowman. So I'll pop them in. But now we should be able to attack Atrad Angren. Let's get on in there. We'll kill King Zarazir, or Zarazir the Honourable as well. Is there anything in here that we need to be wary of? They're just javelin men. Those guys, they're pretty good. Powerful charge, but not in a settlement. They're not going to be very good at all. really... The Highland Bowmen. Okay. So that's really all that they've got. And I think that is effective against armor. Let's go on in there.
We attack!
We're going in with our siege towers. I've put heavy infantry because, oh, they've got the Highland Bowmen there. Right, go and get up there as soon as possible. This section of wall is free, which is actually very good. Then we can use our javelin men maybe just to kill those brigands immediately. Let's bring our general. Can you, or one of... Oh, you just come over there. You can't actually go on that section of wall, which is a bit disappointing. And you... Oh, you can't go there either. Well, you'll go there, and hopefully we can just kill off their most important units right here at the beginning of the battle. And we're on the walls. Volunteer spearmen. They should be able to kill the Highland Bowmen very easily. The only thing being, of course, that when they're on the walls, they don't kill things very quickly. So it's going to take a while, but they will win. Unless they run away, I suppose. Oh, they're doing that mass thing. Oh, we're going to take some casualties for sure here then. Are we on the walls over here? Not quite yet. We've got the Lindar infantry. They are on the walls. And over here we are also on the walls. But we are getting... Don't be firing at will. I'd like to control that. Well, on second thoughts, let's just throw our javelins at the Highland Bowmen. We can always bring our archers up here to kill the cavalry, although they are now firing or throwing their javelins at us, so maybe not the greatest. This is quite... We're going to take some losses, clearly. How are the volunteer spears doing? Oh, they've steadied the ship. And our secondary general is over here doing reasonably well. The Lindar infantry not doing anything, but I'm just going to hold them up there because I don't want them to get bogged down over here because they might lose. But I think then we're okay to bring forth our archers. Where can we really put them? I suppose we'll bring the commoner volunteer archers. That's what they're called. We'll bring them over here. Eldar mariners, just go. They're going to go and kill them. And oh yes, right. We've got our Lindon longspears here somewhere. Right, yeah, there you are. You're going to come through the front gate and hopefully kill these cavalry units over here. This isn't going particularly well. We are taking losses to the towers, but they're not really good. But this is why you want to bring archers on the walls, because you get point-blank shots. And these guys are not really bothered if they take loads of losses, because they're also a Tolakan unit. And volunteer spearmen, yeah, they just take so long to kill anything up here. Because, yeah, fighting on walls isn't amazing. But secondary general, he's still going. He's barely done anything. And the Lindar infantry, you were meant to go and kill them. Come from behind to attack them. But they're just taking attritional losses as well to the towers. So if we can just get in through there, just go and attack the swarm bodyguard, you're going to lose. That's why we're going to bring in the actual general over there to hopefully supplement that. And
our soldiers have proved their worth today.
How are you doing?
These walls belong to us now.
Decent, you're doing okay. Right, can we just speed this up a little bit? I don't want to move them too much. So if we move them there, they won't get good shots. They won't really get good shots anywhere here. That's the only spot there. So we should have maybe brought in the volunteer archers because they do the most damage. But we are going to lose to the swarm bodyguard with the Lindon long spears. So if we just bring in, if we could just get in the general as well, that would be fantastic. Are you guys? Yeah, it just takes so long to kill stuff on the walls. And a sack there will hopefully... They're not armor piercing or anything, are they? No, they're not. But that is their king. Their faction leader is somewhere here. So he's going to probably have a lot of hit points. Like, shoot them. They've got their backs to us. Should be able to kill quite a few. No shields available. A lot went down there.
Like this, we will
nice.
Smash the enemy.
I'd really want to... What I'd also want to do is bring in some more archers, but we just need an extra choke point, really. We need to be able to get through here to bring some archers just here then to fire in. So I'm going to bring in the cavalry archers over here to get ready, because these guys might break. Right, so you just kill off the swarm bodyguard if you can. Catch them. Oh, that's rubbish. Right, come on over here. They're coming off the walls. Oh, because they're fleeing. Oh, but we can't really chase them because they've got units over here that are spearmen. Right, so come over here and we'll send the Lindon Longspears over here as well, just to block off the way, I think. This is quite difficult for us. We're just taking losses from the towers without any way of actually negating that. So we're just going to bring all of the missile units in here, and we're probably just going to use one at a time because that's all you can really do. And we'll send all of these guys into melee. And where are you? You're coming over there. Right, you also come in over there. I brought the volunteer archers just over there. Hopefully we can get some shots because I think they'll probably kill them a lot faster. They are just going to come into melee though, so again, largely pointless. Oh, they've got some units over here as well. Oh, did not see that. I really am not a fan of siege battles like this, where it's the victory is inevitable, but you can't rout the enemy army, which is why I prefer field battles in general. We lost quite a lot, but it doesn't really necessarily matter, because as we've seen, they've got not a whole lot of forces in the area, and probably at all anywhere. So, good victory. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The realm expandeth. And now we actually border the forests of Bangorn. I think, let's just occupy. We're going to stay here for a little while at least. To get the artist studio. Oh, we had a mission. Oh, thank you for the 1,500. Did not know that was going on. But the mountain men, they of course hold Offerwaden, Offerwaden, over water, maybe that means in like ye old English. But they've got North Calenarthon, which I think there's the Limelight Fort or something around there. So there's one region and two regions, maybe. And then they've got the Dwimmerborg, if that's indeed what it's called. Oh, Dunharrow. Sorry. So they've got Dunharrow and then those two regions. So they're very much out of the door. And then the Numenoreans have one less enemy to deal with. So then they can fully focus down here and, of course, up here in the north, which we're trying to solve with the Tol Khan. And I think we've moved everyone around. So let's give it an end turn. Send emissary to the Ents. Oh, okay. Of course, the Elves taught the Ents how to speak back in the day when the Great Journey, which came out. Well, this map, of course, is post-sundering of the world, so this is not what it quite looks like anymore. The Sea of Rhône and the Sea of Nern were kind of part of the inland sea of what was it called? Helkar. I nearly said Helkaraxa, but that is, of course, the adjoining, what would you call it? The isthmus between... No, the isthmus... isthmus is something different. The isthmus between Aman and Middle-earth. But during the Great Journey, they, of course, travelled through here, and most of the... this is where the second sundering occurred, where the Sylvan elves kind of came out of the group, whereas the rest went over the High Pass, which is just where which is here, which is carved out by, what was his name? Orome. He carved out this pass here in the Misty Mountains, which were raised by Morgoth or Melkor as he was known at the time, by Melkor to dissuade the elves of journeying westwards. But some of the elves, of course, stayed around here and wandered into the forest in this here region, and Fangorn was much larger back in the day, and many of them bumped into the shepherds of the forest and taught the Ents how to speak. But anyway, unit recruitment of the ballista. Agar got communal farming. I don't really want to get anything else in here because it's all going to waste. We can get some improved law to reduce that corruption, but that would involve getting a barracks, and that would only give 5%. And I think actually higher tiers of Town Hall, where are they? These do also give public order bonuses due to law, but only really at city level do you get that. So a large town isn't going to get loads of bonuses from that. But we do now have that artist studio growing that culture, and hopefully that will provide some dividends. Let's get that town hall there as well. Ooh, where are you going? Doesn't really matter where they go. If they come here, Glorfindel will annihilate them. And okay, well, anyway, let's see how far Gildor can move. And hopefully he can actually get some units. If we first just go there.
With honor.
Oh yeah, you can get loads. We don't need to bother ourselves with going down here, because I'd imagine this being an elven homeland region as well, we could get some mercenaries there, but we won't need to do that. Right, yes. So we'll get them next turn. We'll get them next turn. There's no point. Oh no, because we don't have to pay for them anyway. Right, so get them. And get some Arnor commoner volunteers as the chap. Well, let's see how many slots we've got available. So these guys are all going.
Your will, my lord.
Yeah, all of these. Oh, and them. So you're all going. So we've got 3 slots left. I could actually send Sindar Swordsman as well into that. Yeah, let's send them in as well. Do we have any? How many archers do we have? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. I think that's enough. Gildor as well, of course.
Yes, my lord.
But maybe next turn I'll just get them. I'll just get the commoner volunteer archers as well. Depending, I don't think we can get any other mercenaries out this way. So,
yes, my lord.
Yeah, let's get them. Let's get them. Let's go like that. We can always use some more archers. And then, can I abandon Tolakan and then these become free, or do they actually just become free upon the next turn as they are a part of a Tolakan army? I think that'll. I don't want to test it, because if we can't rejoin it, that's going to screw us over financially. But over here, then, as you can see, the Wood Elves are harassing the Orcs, so hopefully that's going to assure that they don't come and attack us. And the Numenoreans are holding them at bay. They did also join the Tolakan, so we'll likely see an army of theirs. But they've got a few armies over here, the mountain, or the hillmen, sorry. So that should, well, they might knock out the Numenoreans from the race. Right.
Yes, my lord.
Finrod the champion, you're not the chosen one right now. You can just go in there, because I think you're completely fine and safe. And what we can then also do is move out some units from here. So you need retraining, as do you, and you. They don't hate that. Right, we can then also...
Orders. Your will, my lord. Orders.
Merge these two. Right, so we'll retrain them. Oh, they don't like that. Oh, it's 70%. It'll be okay. Right, so all of these come down here to retrain.
We'll make camp here.
That's good. And then we can attach them to an army over here to go north. I think that'll be good. Excellent. Good stuff. Right, Uyal. If I were to give you a grain exchange, how much money would that make? It makes a little bit. It doesn't give any... No, it doesn't give an actual building income. But it's going to grow soon. And can we get paved roads? When can we get them? Right, roads. So, minus city level. Oh, that's quite a while away. Portland, how close to you to growing? Oh, and Alimir. Surely we can build that up. Yes, I didn't get a message about that, which I'm very sad about. With the last of the money, I am just going to put a market in here in Ost-in-Edhil because, as you can see, 6 minus there, but we do gain 58 gold coins for 1,300 spend, so that's pretty decent, I suppose. And we can hopefully improve that by reducing corruption at a later date. And at some point, we could probably take Gil-Galad out of here. Oh, they're free. That is good. Right. Oh, but then this town is not going to grow if he comes out of there. We'll send the 7 of you to retrain over there. And what are you guys meant to be doing? I think you're for garrison duties. So let's send you that way and you'll improve the situation there. Right. Brilliant. The orcs have come and they have attacked us here. Hopefully they do just attack us on the next turn. Ooh, they've got cave trolls. Nonetheless, I think we will be able to beat them, no problem. The cave trolls, they can actually go up on walls because they are just very large infantry. But we should be okay to defeat these guys just by firing at them. And in addition, by the fact that we've got these Arnor commoner volunteers being armor piercing, they should do very well against these guys. And even the cave trolls. And I might even just send them up against that. But I'm going to allow them to attack us. Do they have any siege equipment? Oh, yes. So they'll probably attack us on the next turn. And also, Captain Gorduff is coming for us, but he will regret that decision most definitely. Ooh, Donovan. Oh. Well, the Princes of Ravanion are going to have a nasty surprise coming their way. We lost some money, but that should be going up. Yeah, we're making loads. Absolutely loads.
Yes, my lord.
And as you can see, all of these units are now free.
Yes,
so we're going to march in... We'll march this direction like so. And Rinkavornon is going to join up. And we'll have a steady foot soldier there as a backup general. And Gildor does have the command. That is really good. I'd like him to actually gain in this department. Because I heard that from Radical Ricardo, one of my commenters on Divide and Conquer videos, most notably on Woodland Realm videos, said that the command stars, for each one star that you have for a general, they get +1 melee attack. And he seems like a knowledgeable guy, and he got it from a modder for Divide and Conquer. So that's like a hidden stat. Right, and over here then we got the Merchant's Wharf, was it? It doesn't seem to be making a load. Although sea exports, that's quite a lot of money. But there's nothing else here that we particularly need, apart from I would like that irrigation just to improve our improve population growth, because this is going to take ages. What if we get that? That would give about 60-ish gold coins by reducing corruption. But I think we could make it into a bit of another military recruitment hub. I know it is a city, but it's no harm in, or there's no harm in having some more availability for units over here. In Bargathol got communal farming, 1% population growth. And over here as well, it needs about 1,500 more. Atrad Angren then also. We got that culture-inducing building. That's going to take quite a while to go up. But I think if we just get... we'll get the second tier as well. Now that we've got the money, we may as well just pop it in there. And that's going to help us out Ents don't like us. That is not good. How many turns do we have before that expires? I forgot about...
Yes, my lord.
I forgot about that mission. I think it's somewhere around there.
Without question.
And simultaneously, we can
journey
just check
planned
out if the mountain men hold that. Although I can see the border just there that they do indeed hold that. That's North Calenarden. That is the same region as what is visible here. Right, so... well, we can't move out of Atrad Angren for quite a while due to the religion culture thing. Oh, it's late. I'm sorry if I sound really monotonous. Maybe I should have waited to do this recording. I don't know, but I just wanted to get it done for future me. Right, so go in there and. Are those that are getting retrained? Oh, that's them right there. Okay, so we'll retrain them and we will give it one more end turn and see how she goes. The orcs did not attack us here just yet, but they did build some extra siege equipment, so I'm hopeful that they are going to attack us before Nagrat arrives. However, Gordop has attacked us here, and I think... Oh, they've got wolves. Oh, why you have to have wolves? Well, we will win that battle, no doubt. It just depends on how many attempts it takes me to actually get it to not... To not crash, because we've only got foot archers. So it might be very difficult. I'll have to send in Glorfindel to obviously kill all of this infantry. But yeah, the wolves will be very difficult to deal with. But I'll do that in the next episode. Let's just have a look through our messages. So we are making money and grain exchange in Uyal. That's nice. That's nice. And still rebel held province over here, Western Foradwaith. And hopefully the Numenoreans are pushing in that direction. But as you can see, they've got a couple of armies there. Diplomatic relations, Harad and Men of the Mountains have gone to war with the men of the forces of Rovanion. Of course, because they are the target of the invasion. So they're probably going to lose that settlement. Kandum over there. Oh, look at that. Kurumog. That must be a bulldog, yeah. Interesting. Oh, white wolves. Stay away. Go away. Right, and we will move this gentleman along with his very, very solid army. Like, there's nothing that is going to beat us. The only thing that would improve this is, of course, if these guys had melee weapon bonuses and that heavy armorer upgrade. But I don't think we can even get that yet anyway. Because this place isn't large enough to be... Yeah, it needs to be a citadel, which I don't think that can even upgrade, so it's very bad. But we are going to sally out in Atrad Angren and... Oh, no. I thought Amon Gastal had a spy being put in, but it is at 70%. And one more turn and it gets to Town Hall, and hopefully that will see it do okay. You guys go in there. I'm even going to just... Oh, I just merged. We lost the unit, but not to worry. Right. Well, next time then, join me as we sally out with Glorfindel, take out Captain Gordup. We're likely going to see us win the Tolakan and capture Gram, really crippling the forces of the Hillmen. And we'll probably have to fight like 2 or 3 armies in doing so. And similarly... Oh, look at that. What is he doing there? Maybe he was on a previous invasion, who knows. But if we can kill them off before he turns up, that would be absolutely fantastic. But in addition then, we will be sending these forces for Elrond to then go and take Langheims. That is a real key settlement of the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. Cripple them, and then the war in the north is very much... on the way out, and then we can start focusing more and more on the south. But even so, we are kind of already doing that by going to war with the Men of the Mountains. But thank you very much for watching, and if you are interested in a new Divide and Conquer campaign, I have just started one playing as the Remnants of Angmar. It's a little bit different to this because, of course, it is in Divide and Conquer, so it's a different map, different enemies, different time frame, different units. Very cool. And I am going to try and get the Witch King into my faction in that. And if that doesn't partake your fantasy, consider watching the Kingdom of Gondor campaign, because that is really juicing up. I don't think that's a really good adjective, but I used it anyway. But I am going with Gandalf. Good day.